from Denver, Colorado. Irene is here from Maryland, USA. Christine Achu, Achu or Achu, I'm not sure. My godmother, her last name was Achu. Actually, her name is Marilyn Achu, and my middle name is Marilyn, and she was the nurse who delivered me. So that's just a little side note. That's what your name brings to me. And she's here from Derby, UK, and she's saying greetings. Chris Johnson, the Chris Johnson, it's coming, Chris. Welcome to all new and upcoming founders, and he's coming in from Michigan. Andy Borthwick from the UK is saying hello. Stamford, UK, how are you? So we're going to get started in about 5 minutes. I'm Susie McCrae. I'm a founder. You're here watching this webinar. You're going to see people on the screen. We're panelists. A lot of founders are here watching this webinar, and they've invited guests to watch this public webinar. Why did they invite you? They invited you because they care about you and they want to share with you a business called ONPASSIVE. And I want you to keep in mind, you're going to see a presentation today by Red Redfern with some PowerPoint, some slides. It's going to be a lot to digest, but that's okay. Digest what you can, write down your questions, and afterwards you're going to have an opportunity to ask questions. You may have questions. And I want you to keep in mind that there's many people out there that have had businesses online, have businesses online currently, have brick and mortar businesses that are brick and mortar and online. And there's some of you attending who have never done anything online except maybe Facebook, social media, email, Google things. You have different apps or whatnot. You've never heard of having a business online, and that's okay. That's okay. When you start hearing things and watching things, don't think, geez, this isn't for me. I have no idea what to do online. I've never had a business online. The good news is ONPASSIVE is for everyone. The good news is you're going to hear about this company and how this company is going to help you move forward in your life and what it's going to do for you and your family. And the best part is it's automated, and ONPASSIVE is going to handle all of the customers for us. So don't go like this when you hear customers, team, a business being online. There's a lot of people here today that are online who have done businesses and have not been successful. And we all believe this business is the perfect business. And we're so glad you're here to get plugged into this business. So Red will do the presentation. Generally, these webinars last an hour or less, depending on how many questions we have. Marty will go through how he wants you to post your questions. We may be using the Q&A, or he may bring you on to ask the questions. We are a global company in over 200 countries. So you're going to see in the chat, a lot of people from all across the globe are here and engaged in this business called ONPASSIVE. So you're in the right place to learn more. And we always recommend that get back to the person who invited you, or you can always get back to one of us if you have questions. But after seeing it today, if you need more information, we understand. We are not the type of business that we pester or pressure or try to convince you to join or become a founder. Quite frankly, we don't need to do that, because once you hear the information, you're going to catch the vision. So we're going to get started in a few minutes. I'm going to say hello to a few more people. Andy, hello, how are you? Brian is saying hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. Ann, how are you? Ann Cabrera from Alabama. Love y'all down in Alabama. Edith, hello, how are you? Brian is saying hello. Moshish Andrew from Nigeria. I told you we were all across the globe. Louis is here from the UK. Mervyn Lescott, hello. He's saying hello. Mo Kelsey. You got, oh, guys and dolls. That's what I was thinking of. Guys and gals. You're right. Thank you. That would have been bugging me all day. It is. It's Guys and Dolls, and it's on Broadway. Michelle from South Carolina saying good afternoon. Valerie from Texas. Hello, Valerie. Rose is saying hello. Mervyn Lescott, hello again. Fogman. The Fogman is aloha from Pahoa, Hawaii. Hey, Susie. Danielle, New Englander. Yes, yes, I am a New Englander. Looks like we have the lovely Marina Favet just joined us as a panelist from South Africa. Hello, Marina. Hope you're having a great day. I guess we're going to get started.
Hi, Susie. Hello, everyone.
Okay, I have to leave in a minute to I'm the president of a board of directors, and it's our monthly meeting, and I can't believe 4 weeks has gone by, so I need to hop on to another meeting. And there is our master of ceremonies, Marty DeGarmo. So everybody enjoy the webinar. Red is going to do a PowerPoint presentation. Then there's going to be, Marty will tell you how the Q&A is going to work. Feel free to ask questions. And more importantly, get back to the person who invited you, because to become a founder in ONPASSIVE, it's by invitation only. And we know after you watch this presentation, you're going to catch the vision like we have, and you're going to want to jump on this train because it's leaving the station and it's coming. So thank you, everyone. I wish I could stay on, but I'm going to say adios. And Marty, it is recording and you're muted. Okay. See you all.
Thank you, Susie.
You're welcome.
As always, fantastic job. Welcome, everybody, on this 23rd of March, which I can't believe it. Actually sunny here in New Jersey for once. Today, we're going to share with you a business that, quite frankly, is going to blow your mind if you get all the information. I have been working online for 17 years this year. I came online to look at a way to make extra income. I wound up on disability, and I was trying to find a way to bring in some extra money. And back in 2004, I got on and signed up. I can't even tell you what the first opportunity I signed up to, but I did it, and either the company quit or I just didn't know what I was doing. Needless to say, lost a little money. Well, that went on probably for 10 years. About the 9th and 10th year, I've decided, well, it can't be just me. If 99% of the people are losing money, there's got to be something wrong with the system, or I'm going to have to force myself to learn how to market. Well, because I had full time, I could learn. And so I spent hours and hours and hours trying to learn the see-to-lose of building a team, running traffic without losing my shirt. So I did that, and I did learn some. So as time went on, about 9 years ago, after being in multiple different MLMs, I did affiliate marketing, I did email marketing, I did it all. What the problem I ran into after I did learn a little bit of the skills was I can't bring anybody with me. And worse than that, worse than not being able to bring anybody with you, is the people that you bring in are not only not making money, they're losing money. And I'm looking at them saying, I want to help you. And I did want to help them, but I couldn't duplicate years of what I learned. I couldn't do it. And every company that I was in, either the bar was so high, they make you jump through hoops to make money. And then if you made a little money, they make you jump through another hoop. Or it was a binary where you had to match your other leg, or you had to, everybody knows these terms that if you've been online for an hour about trying to make money. So it just got frustrating. I was fortunate enough to team up with Mike Ellis and Dan Street, and we could build teams. We built really nice sized teams. The problem was everywhere we went, the company, either you start to do okay, and then I'm saying, okay, what good is this? I don't want to keep bringing people in. Let's help the ones that are with us. So we tried, we couldn't do it, couldn't duplicate what I was doing. It's getting really frustrating. And then even if you could get a couple people to do what you're doing, the company would leave, or it would fold and disappear. You didn't know who was running it. It was always some kind of, every day I got up, I thought, is it going to be there? Are people going to make money, or some surprise? It was like a surprise every day. Anyway, to cut a long story short, about 2 years ago, 2 years, March 9th to be exact, I was almost going to quit. I was telling Mike and Dan, look, if something doesn't give here, I can't keep doing this. Not because I don't think I could. My wife's home, so they're going to bark. Not that I couldn't build a team, but I didn't think anybody could go with us. I ran into Red here and Peter Rogers, and I knew them for a couple of years anyway, and I trusted them. And they were doing something. And I said, what are you guys doing? And they told me about it. And what I was looking for was a mystery, I thought. Can I find a company that I can make money and everybody I bring in can make money, and you didn't have to be super skilled to do it? And Red and Peter said, yep, this is that company. Now, originally I'm thinking, no way, right? You just think there's no way this can happen. But I got into, I signed up that day, and then I went back to Mike and Dan, and they signed up that day. And as time went on, we learned that not only is it a even playing field, but anyone anywhere, man, woman, black, white, gold, pink, I don't care what color you are, what planet you come from, you can make money in this business. And that was unbelievable for me. That just blew me away. So we dove in it head first. I finally had the opportunity to meet the owner. His name's Ashley Farah. I understood after meeting him why this company is unique, because he is unique. He built a company from heart. He wanted to help the masses because he saw what was going on in the industry for the last 20 or 30 years, maybe more, maybe 40 years. So today, Red Redford is going to share this business using PowerPoint so you can get a visual. Maria's going to help him with the slides and stuff because apparently I suck at everything I try to do. So after we're done, we'll open up the questions. And Red was thinking that if you want to write it down because you don't want to come on and ask, that's fine. Write it in the chat. But if you do want to come on and ask your question, that's fine. So about a half hour for the presentation. We'll spend another half hour if needed to answer questions. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to my buddy, my friend, and business partner, Red Redford.
Yeah, thanks very much, Marty, as always.
Sorry, Red. Just bear with me because I haven't done this either. I do know how to push next slide.
Right, what I'm going to do, Marina, I was just going to say is I'll go like this for the next slide. Okay, so when I put my thumb up, you click the next slide. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's try this out then. Cool. Okay, welcome everybody to this presentation of the company ONPASSIVE. It takes about 25 minutes, this presentation, and afterwards we will be opening up the Q&A. If you want to come on live to ask a question, okay, just raise your hand. You can do that in the bottom section. It says raise your hand and we will find you. If you don't want to come on, there's the Q&A section. You can go to that and type it in. Please keep these questions to topic of new people that are here. Okay, we will skip over the ones that are of existing founders. This is for new people who are looking at this opportunity, what we call ONPASSIVE. Okay, so let's keep it on point for where we are at the moment. Okay, so let's get going then. What is in this webinar? What are we going to learn? Well, we're going to learn what ONPASSIVE is, the person who is behind it, the visionary, the person who's in charge, what the ONPASSIVE products are and why we actually need these products at the moment. We'll have a quick look at the current opportunity that you normally see that's available online, but more specifically, what we are here to do now is to show you this opportunity of the founders' position within ONPASSIVE and the benefits of those, what they are. So what exactly is ONPASSIVE? Okay, for a start, it's a very real business. We have now 2 physical offices, one in Orlando, Florida, and one in India. We actually used to have 2, but we've moved everybody up to a place called Hyderabad, which is high-tech city in India. Now, Hyderabad, high-tech city, is basically the Silicon Valley of India. And the reason we decided to base ourselves there is because any business that has any online tech involved with it tends to have a very large Indian contingent working for them, because these guys are the best at tech. So high-tech city in India is the place that we decided to have our main office. And as you can see, this office here, we'll show you some pictures in a minute, has around like 600 staff. This is our techs, our developers, the support staff, and everything that you need to have a business online. We are an information technology and IT company that has artificial intelligence at its source, and every single product and service within our ecosystem of ONPASSIVE has this artificial intelligence woven into every product, so they all work seamlessly together. As you can see there, we are a bricks and mortar asset, and we are an online complete marketing business solution. So here's a few pictures then of what it looks like. This building on the right-hand side is our main office. It is 6 whole stories of loveliness, and it hosts absolutely to everything to do with ONPASSIVE. This is where I said all the technicians go, where the support staff are. We've got absolutely everybody there that we need to launch this great big company called ONPASSIVE to the world, which is coming on really, really quickly. And as you can see, it's been completely revamped. It is lovely inside, as you can see there. And there's a little map on the left-hand side of what Hyderabad looks like as well. So let's move on then to the person who is behind all of this. And he is a guy called Ash Mufareh. He is our CEO of ONPASSIVE. He is the visionary, and he is the guy that came up with the idea of ONPASSIVE. He's a family man, got wife and kids, and he has been very successful online in his own right. In fact, he's been online for over 20 years. And because he's had a lot of success online, he really knows how to market online. He really knows how to drive traffic. But the one thing that was eluding him all the time was he can be very successful online, but he found it very hard to take people with him. He found this extremely unfair. So he had this idea of, why can't we have something where everybody has a fair shot of making that residual income online? He went around looking for a company that could facilitate what he wanted. He couldn't find it. So he decided, you know something, I'm going to build it myself. So around about 3 years ago, he started on his journey of ONPASSIVE. But before he did this, he had to learn how to do it. So he went back to college. He got himself a Master of Information Technology and E-commerce, MIT, and he also went to Harvard as well, specifically to learn about online business creation. And here we are, we have got ONPASSIVE on the go. So before we go into the products of ONPASSIVE, okay, the number one thing that people ask me all the time is, Red, can I make money with ONPASSIVE? And the answer to that is yes, you can. And whatever you want to make online with ONPASSIVE is achievable, not only for you, but for anybody that you bring with you. And I'll go into a little bit in a minute of why it is possible for you to do that. But the number one reason why it is possible is because we are a customer-based business. When we launch to the world, okay, we will be supplying these customers with products and services. At this stage right now, before we go to the world, we are looking for founders to join us on this journey. Okay, so let's move back to why will you be able to make that residual income online with ONPASSIVE? And the number one reason is because it is all done for you, 100% automated, guaranteed. So this means if you've done anything online whatsoever, and you've come across these problems of not being able to recruit, not being able to get people to join you, you can't sell or anything like that, well, ONPASSIVE is the company for you. You do not have to know anything. You do not have to do anything because it is 100% automated. So there is no recruiting or converting of leads because the company are going to do it for us. And why is the company going to do it for us? Because we will physically be paying the company to do all this for us. With ONPASSIVE, you pay twice. Once to become a founder, which at the moment is $97 US, and then everybody will pay their first month one-time out-of-pocket payment, which at the moment is between $100 and $250 US. After that, that is it. You will not pay out of pocket again. So we pay twice. ONPASSIVE are going to market for us and do everything. They're going to guarantee traffic, not only traffic, but what we call targeted traffic. And I'll go into this in a minute as well. It is completely self-funding. Like I said, we pay twice. Once we've paid twice, the remainder of the monthly payments will come out of your commissions from the customers that are paying to use the products and services of ONPASSIVE. And there is a lot of them. There is over 50. It's all done for you, 100% automated, guaranteed. We have every imaginable tool for your success, all easily accessible in one place under one roof. We have no copycat or recycled tech because all of those people in India have built our products and services only for ONPASSIVE. They are proprietary. Yes, you will see things that you recognize online, but this is brand new, built from the bottom up, using the best of the best technicians to do it. And the best of it all is, it is the lowest price that you will see anywhere on the globe. Yep, where have I gone? Okay, so let's have a look at some of the products. Now, here is about 20 of the products that we will be starting with ONPASSIVE. We've got 2 that have launched already, and that is the top left-hand side one there called Academy, and the other one is towards the right-hand side under OStaff called OTrim. Now, Academy is our online e-learning system. So this is where schools, colleges, universities, businesses, individuals upload their courses for people to access either freely or they will pay to use these courses. Academy is where anybody all over the world can upload any course they want. People will be able to go there, search for a course they want, and then they will pay to learn about whatever it is they want. It could be carpentry, metalwork, being a chef. It could be any of the schooling modules that are out there. Anything in the world. You could be a large corporate where you have training modules that people need to access. These can all be put on Academy. Okay, you probably see quite a few around them. If you're in the UK or worldwide, you have what's it called? Open University. Okay, so if you're thinking along those lines, this is what Academy is going to do. OTrim on the right-hand side, this is the URL shortener that we have produced specifically for ONPASSIVE. Not only will it shorten your URL, but it's also got a tracker underneath it as well. So you can actually see where people are clicking around the world on this. There is lots of things here. If you want to look into depth into any of this, just go to onpassive.com, okay, and you will have lots of descriptions about all of these, okay? So here is a list of some of the companies that already have similar products to what we have built for ONPASSIVE. And there is some massive names there. So you're probably thinking, well, how are we going to take any market share from these people? Right at the moment, there is roughly about just over 4 billion people using one of these products and services online. So we are looking at taking a market share from every single one of these people. So why will people be coming to ONPASSIVE instead of using these companies? Now, let me give you a few reasons and scenarios why people will come to us. Well, the number one reason is none of these companies pay you to use their products. With ONPASSIVE, we will actually be paying you to use our products and services. Now, I don't know about you, we're on Zoom now, and I cannot remember the last time Zoom paid me to use Zoom. I cannot remember the last time Gmail paid me when I sent an email, or the last time I renewed my domain name with GoDaddy. They never paid me to use it. With ONPASSIVE, we will actually pay you to use our products and services. It is revolutionary and nobody else has done it before. The second reason, all these companies are individual. If you want one of their products and services, you have to go to them specifically. And there's a lot here. If you do any marketing on online, if you do any advertising for your company offline or online, you will be using one of these products and services. With ONPASSIVE, we have all of these in one place, under one roof, for that one very low price, okay? Nobody else has done this before, but we are breaking the mold by using ONPASSIVE and all of this AI technology and all the people in India building it for us. Never been done before. And the best of it all is every single thing that we do has been built for us using this new technology. All these companies here have been around for a long, long time. Their tech is old tech. It is time for a new kid on the block. If you remember back in the days of the old mobile phones, who were the big boys on the block there? Who is there and who is here now? Apple, Samsung. It's not Motorola anymore. It's not Nokia anymore. Why is that? Their phones were fantastic. The reason is because there is better technology out there. We are going to give the internet world better technology at a cheaper price. And the reason people are going to use this is because we are a lower price point, we are better, and we are easy to use. So one of the things that we're going to do is traffic. Now, Ashmi Farah is amazing at traffic. I'll give you an example. About 8-9 months ago or so, he decided that he was going to test out his traffic sources. So he decided, let's see how long it will take to get 1 million opt-ins into my traffic source. Okay, now an opt-in, for those that don't know, is a person who willingly gives over their name and email. You know, you get something and you put your name and email in it. That is called an opt-in. So how long do you think it took for ONPASSIVE to get 1 million opt-ins? It took 4 days to get 1 million opt-ins, and this is without using artificial intelligence. So just imagine when they turn that one on as well to get more opt-ins. How long do you think it's going to take? 2 days? 1 day? Shorter? But the mind boggles. One of the formats that we're going to use is video marketing. Now, everyone likes visuals. With ONPASSIVE, we are going to have high quality broadcastable videos that have intelligent formats with user-friendly interfaces. This means that you'll be able to actually physically touch the screens, and then you'll be able to share it easily. And the best of it all is it comes with prioritizing target audience, which basically means people are actually actively looking for one of our products and services. And this is done by artificial intelligence. Now, you probably have heard about artificial intelligence, but you actually don't know how AI works within marketing. I'll give you an example. when you go searching online for any product and service, you're going shopping or on eBay or wherever it may be. As soon as you come off that and you go onto any social media, what do you see every single time? Lots and lots of adverts for exactly that thing you have been looking for. Well, this is artificial intelligence. They know where you are, they know your age bracket, they know where you live and everything else. And this is all because of your IP address on your computer. ONPASSIVE will be using the same technology, which means that anybody who is searching for any of our products or services online, we will target these people. And there is a higher conversion rate because that person is actively looking for a product or service that we have. And with this video marketing and all the other marketing formats as well, which is email, normal advertising, TV, magazines, etc., we are going to have a very high exposure of ONPASSIVE online. So let's just recap a little bit here then to find out where we are so far with ONPASSIVE. Okay, what are the benefits so far that I've explained about ONPASSIVE? Well, for a start, it's a fund solution for any cause. That means you can use ONPASSIVE for anything you want. There is no qualification period. There is no qualifying for anything. Whatever you want to do with ONPASSIVE, you can do. The best of it all is everything to do with ONPASSIVE is there for when you want it. That means if money is in your wallet, okay, you can withdraw it immediately and daily if you want to. All the top marketing automation is done for you automatically by ONPASSIVE, okay? And all of this is going to guarantee visitors and signups to your web page. Now, within ONPASSIVE, you are going to get your very own domain name and web page that is going to target customers directly to you. And ONPASSIVE will do all this for you, hands-free, using their artificial intelligence. Not only that, we're going to produce the breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom without you having to do anything, plus a lot more. Now, Richard Branson once said, okay, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn how to do it later. Now, the reason I've popped this in here is because we are looking for founders to join us on this journey at the moment before we launch to the world for our customers. That window of opportunity will finish when we launch. Now, it is coming really soon. So to become a founder, you have a very short time, and you have an even shorter time to get in at $97 US, because when we hit soft launch, that'll be going up. So you do not have to know everything about ONPASSIVE to join. Just get in and learn how you go. The person who has invited you here today trusts you as a friend to have a look at this. You should trust them to get in and learn how you go. They would not be showing you this if they didn't 100% believe in this company. So get in now whilst you can, because this window of opportunity to be a founder with ONPASSIVE is going to close very shortly. So our business model is going to provide a platform to those with a business so that they can become more successful. So if you have your own business right now, okay, if it is legal, if it is above board and is accepted by ONPASSIVE, you can host and market your business through the ONPASSIVE platform. Not only can you do that, but also ONPASSIVE will send traffic to your business. So again, if your business is hosted on the ONPASSIVE platform, okay, we'll say, for instance, you're a florist, okay, on Vancouver Island. If you are looking for more traffic to your business, you'll be able to select that traffic source to direct people to your business in Vancouver Island. So anytime anybody is searching for flowers in Vancouver, guess what? Your business is going to come up. But the best of all of this is that they will have to put their name and email in to be able to access your business. And they, in turn, will be a customer, not only for your business, but also underneath you in ONPASSIVE. So you've sold your flowers, plus you've also made a commission from ONPASSIVE for them becoming a customer. Absolutely revolutionary. And for those who do not have a business, we are going to give you an online marketing plug and play system that will guarantee their success. Okay, this means, okay, it is all done for you. It's super easy. It is child's play. Anybody can do it. Just look around at the people who are here. We are from all ages and walks of life. No, there is hundreds, if not thousands of people who are founders that can only just about switch a computer on. You do not need to know any tech. You do not need to know anything, because the company will do it all for you, 100% automated. And with all of this, we seek to help to obtain the abundance of your business online. So let's have a little look then at the old business model that you see online all the time, okay, and then why ONPASSIVE is so revolutionary and different. You probably recognize a lot of this old stuff online. You've probably been there, and you've probably been the same as a lot of people here, got your fingers burnt pretty bad. Most companies, online and offline, are based on competition and conflict. We've all been there. You have sales person of the week, you have targets you got to hit before you can get any money or bonuses, etc. This is not good marketing. This is not good business, because it's based on competition and conflict. 97% of stuff you see online end up being a scam in one way, shape, or form. We've all been there. You get promised this, you get promised that, you pay your money, you join. Then the next month they say, well, if you buy this, you'll get this. So you pay some more money. The third month comes along, you're still not made any money. And they say, well, you need to enroll yourself in this or buy some tools from here. You're then 5 months in, you spent $500, you've not made any money, you quit because you can't afford to stay. We've all been there. ONPASSIVE is not like this. Remember, you pay twice, once for your foundership, and then once when we launch to the world, which will be between $100 and $250. We are completely legal and transparent. Okay, we have not got anything to hide here with ONPASSIVE. Okay, there is plenty of information all over the internet. Most things you see online turn into money pits, require selling or recruiting, which everyone hates doing. Tools are normally obtained separately. There's never any guarantees. And the worst of it all is they pit marketers against each other, and the compensation plan is normally based on your own efforts. With ONPASSIVE, everything is based on mutual benefit. This means the more that I help you, the more you succeed and the more I succeed. And collectively as a company, we all succeed. It is fantastic. We are a real business with real products and real people behind all of this. You contact support. There is a real person who is looking at your email and replying. In the future, we will have live chat and being able to call somebody in your own country, in your own language. It is self-funding, like I said, you pay twice, that's it. After that, it all comes out of commission, and we will actually pay you to use these products. All the marketing is done for you, so there's no selling. All the marketers don't have to recruit, because the company are doing it for us for that payment that we are paying them. It'll have every tool needed for your success included in that payment. And the best of it all is all these tools included are in one low price. The founder's position also comes with 100% lifetime money back guarantee. So anytime now in the future or up to a year, you are not entirely happy, you contact support and you say, can I have my $97 back? And they will say, not a problem, see you later, thanks very much. You do not have to do anything. Just contact support and they will refund you. And if you don't believe me, you can pay by Visa or MasterCard, okay? So you're covered by the Visa and MasterCard guarantee anyway. Marketers only compete for themselves. Whatever that figure is that you have in your mind that you want to have as a residual income is your goal and your goal only. Nobody will be telling you to do anything. You can be completely passive in this, or you can be active and get to your goal a lot quicker. It's entirely up to you. But the one thing, nobody will tell you what you have to do. And the best of all of this is it comes with a revolutionary compensation plan that has never been seen online before. Ashmi Farad once said then, everybody in the near future will have something to come use within ONPASSIVE, whether they come for the money or the tools or the benefits, just to connect or to communicate, they will have a reason to come to ONPASSIVE. And this is so, so true. We have got a product or service for everybody that does anything online right now. 4.2 billion people use actively right now one of our products and services that we will be rolling out. Now, I'm not sure what percentage of people, okay, will follow us to ONPASSIVE that use it all right or now, but just imagine if it's only 5% of that 4.2 million. How many millions of people do you think will be coming to ONPASSIVE? Just think about that for a moment. And we, at the moment, are founders, not even a customer. We have residual bills, so why not make a residual income to pay for those residual bills? With ONPASSIVE, you will have a monthly residual income coming in from the customers that are paying to use the products and services of ONPASSIVE. So the main reason why ONPASSIVE is going to be so different to anyone else, excuse me, is artificial intelligence. If you look at anybody, any company online right now, the number one thing they are falling over each other to do is to have artificial intelligence integrated into their products and services. The reason people want it is because mistakes get made by people. People do not work 24/7, and especially now with what's happened with the pandemic, your product service needs to be online 24/7 with that technology involved. With ONPASSIVE, every single one of our products and services work within each other or separately. Remember the companies that I showed you earlier? They are individual. They do not work collectively. With ONPASSIVE, you can get all of those things outside in one place. Collectively, you can use 1, 2, 3, or all of them all at the same time. And they will know that you are using all of them at the same time. And they can only do this because of artificial intelligence that has been woven into their core when we built it. No other company has this technology online at the moment. This is why we will be the #1 internet company in the world within 1 year, okay? I am convinced this is going to be possible with ONPASSIVE. So let's have a little recap then. What is ONPASSIVE going to do for you? It's going to effortlessly build your team and grow your business. And they're going to do this by providing unlimited rotators that change daily, fresh websites that change daily, and destination pages that change daily, automatically sending traffic to these sites. The artificial intelligence is going to seamlessly review it, convert it, and then they're going to put it in your team for you to have the commissions from it. And what have you done? Nothing, because the company has done this 100% automated, hands-free, and it's all done by using artificial intelligence. So let's have a look at the growth of ONPASSIVE. We first started all the way back in July of 2018. And if you leapfrog forward from July to the January of 19, we had around about 10,000 founders then, okay? So let's leapfrog forward one whole year to the January of 2020, when we were up to around about 56,000, I suppose, something like that. Okay, so we had a massive spurt within 1 year, 40 odd thousand. Now let's go forward 6 months to the June, and we went to 96,000 founders. So we did in half a year what we did in a whole year previously. Now things started to get really silly. From June onwards of last year, from June to September, we went up to 150,000. So in 3 months, we did what we did in the 6 months previously. Then we hit September. And from September onwards, we were bringing in roughly between 2,500 and 3,000 founders a day. And we are now sitting at 582,000 founders. And the reason we have got so many founders jumping on board right now is because they can see the vision of what ONPASSIVE is going to do within the internet space, but more importantly, what this founder's position means to them. This is the golden ticket. This is the Willy Wonka of all internet projects at the moment. Okay, the only way that you can win is to buy that founder's position. So you have got that golden ticket in your hand, and that is the only way. So you need to get back to the person who has introduced you to this right now. Now, this next slide here, we have put a unicorn. The reason we've got this unicorn here is to simulate a unicorn company. Now, for those out there who don't know what a unicorn company is, it is a company that has a turnover of $1 billion. Okay, there's plenty of companies that do it. All the usuals, Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, YouTube, all of these types of companies, Disney, for instance, as well. They are all unicorn companies, and they are fantastic in their own right. But nobody has ever done it in the first year of their launch. We as ONPASSIVE, not only will we do it in our first year, we will do it in our first month of launching to the world. No other company has ever done that before. And that is because every single founder becomes a customer reseller on launch day, paying that very first monthly subscription. This will make us a unicorn company from day one. And this is because of the founders. So what is the advantage of being a founder? I hear you say. For a start, you will get exclusive access to the GoFounders website. This is where, as a paid founder, you have access to a lot of things, including bespoke links that have your name on it, your registration link on it, that you can share to friends and family if you don't have to. And there's about 140 of them. We have auto mailers and responders, invitee links in there. We have a community where you can go and chat. We have recorded webinars and lots more, all in your back office that we call GoFounders. You also get early access to use the products before they are launched to the world. Now, this is coming up very, very shortly. We are going to be beta testing and using products before they are launched to the world. You also get prioritized positioning within the company payment system. And this comes on your joining date stamp. And that is very important to that positioning within the company. We're going to be a member of the inner circle where we'll beta test, have ideas, and use a round table to decide what is good and what is bad when we are testing these products, plus lot more. So just to finish off then, guys, let's recap. What is ONPASSIVE going to? It's automatically going to advertise for you, market for you, get you leads and signups without you having to recruit. It's going to build your team, okay? And this is for any business opportunity, online, offline, or even if you do not have a business. It is all possible with ONPASSIVE, and everything is done by automation. You do not have to touch it at all. It is a massive online income opportunity, and it is used by having this breakthrough platform that we call ONPASSIVE. And the best of all of this is it comes with 100% risk-free guarantee to become a founder right now. So get back to that person who has invited you here to have a look at this presentation. I assure you, you are not risking anything to become a founder on this journey with us that we call ONPASSIVE. Marty, thank you very much. And over to you, sir.
Wow. That's one of the best you've ever done, Red. You're pretty darn good to begin with. Wow, that was unbelievable. I'll pay you later, buddy. Or Mike will. Somebody will. What I'll do now is we're going to open it up for questions and answers. Red, I'm going to read the questions in the chat or in the Q&A, and then you can ask people if they want to come on, they can come on. If they just want to write, they can write. But I see a bunch of hands up, but I'm not sure if they're just waving or we'll find that out in a minute. Let me read.
We'll wing it.
Yeah, we'll wing it like we always do. Let me read the Q&A and I'll answer what I can, or I'll leave it open and whatever. I'm a founder, but I couldn't find any pictures or bios of actual corporate executives except Ash. I mean, I see leadership co-founders, but who or where are some of the other company executives? If on the live webinars for founders only, we have met many of the executives. I believe that will all be posted someday, but if you want to meet them and see them live, we do see them on our corporate founders only webinars. There are many people, like 800 people in that company in India, and there's many managers and executives there. The next question, what is the Leadership Council? Leadership Council are a group of people from around the world that the company has picked because they stood out. They're thinking of others first. They help people, they guide people, and whatever they need to understand this business. That's what a Leadership Council is. And they are changed every once in a while so everyone gets a chance. Next one, I got in 2 weeks ago, am I too late? This is all from Steve D. Steve D, if you get in a year from now, it's not too late. So to put it in perspective, you're in a fantastic spot. Okay, fantastic. Henderson Went. Good evening to everyone, and thanks for your reply. Question: where can I find the information on setting up digital wallet? The digital wallets will have information on that when they're ready. Right now, there are no wallets needed because no money is being transferred. But during soft launch, we will be setting up digital wallets, and there will be info on exactly how to do that. Guaranteed. The impossible question, I'm loving Red's presentation, what he is saying. So is it possible to get it in writing text form? If he is reading something right now, maybe you can pass it on. This copy of this video will be out there on YouTube. It will be posted in the back office, and anyone can get it, and you can stop it wherever you want to stop it, and whatever. It is in the open. You can do what you want with it. If you want to know,
if he wants to write down everything I've said and put it in a text and send it to me, I'd be truly grateful because I haven't read off anything.
Yeah, he's not. He's reading off the slides. Plus, he's only done it 250,000 times. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If you want to know why I see great value in this written form, I will explain some products might have a hearing challenge. Oh, no, we understand that. We have people that do have a hearing challenge. We agree. We're working on that too. We do have gentlemen that's deaf and the deaf community, and he is sign languaging to those people. We did not have a sign person on today. We're sorry about that, but most of the time we do. I signed my son up for GoFounders when it was for free. How come he is not on my team yet? GoFounders has never, I signed my son up for GoFounders when it was free. GoFounders was never free. It's always been $97. So if you did sign him up, he's called a pending founder, and you don't see him as a founder because you didn't pay the $97. If you do, he will be one.
Correct.
Does this webinar hold every week the same time? Yes, every week the same time. In fact, not only is this every week, there is different webinars for different languages in different companies throughout the week. No reason not to understand or find out what's going on. Yes, every week, 4 o'clock. Barb, will our date stamp still count? And is it the right place to ask the question? Your date stamp counts. When you get in, when you pay, that's your date stamp. Boom, it counts. Red, can I have your email? Red, can Mappo have your email?
Get me on Facebook through Messenger.
Yeah,
I don't want to give it out on here.
Yeah, he's easy to find. The presentation was outstanding. Can you provide a recording of the presentation without Q&A? No, but you can, because this will be all one tape, and you could just stop it at the Q&A and say, I don't want any more. Is this webinar going to be in the back office? If so, where would I find it? The webinar will be in the back office under webinars and
recordings.
Also, yeah, under recordings. And also it will be in YouTube and on Facebook and many, many groups. It will be easy to find. Hello, team leaders. I would like to ask a question concerning O-Wallet. If I want to link it with a foreign bank account instead of a bank in France, how about taxes? You got to pay taxes for where you make income. And this, we are not experts on tax, so you will have to find out those questions on your own. You're responsible to pay where you're at and where you're receiving the money. I followed your presentation earlier today on YouTube and heard about early position, which I'm interested in. I really need to contact you. Okay. Like I said, it's the same answer. You can find Red anywhere online. He doesn't want to put his email in here. Can a founder put the video on his or her YouTube channel? Absolutely. Everybody shares each other's videos. It happens every day.
And you can put your own links on it. It's not a problem.
You can put your own links on it. We don't care. Thank you, Marty. You are awesome. No, that's not what it says. It says, thank you, Marty, for your answers. Okay. Thank you, Marty. How much do the people using the products get? Has that been decided? When the price comes out, a definite price, whether it's 100 or 250 or as close to 250 as they can, at that point, you will get a percentage that the company pays for each person that signs up and falls under you. Now, somebody that falls under you could be from your efforts, the company's efforts, or overflow. It's unbelievable. You have to do nothing. That will be decided depending on what the price of the products are. That's all of them, Red.
Okay, well, let's get some people in then if they want to. That was fantastic, Marty. Didn't even stumble answering any of those questions. Fantastic. We got loads of hands up. Do you want to invite anybody in?
Go ahead and let everyone in, yeah.
Yeah, go on and get them in. And then once you come in, guys, can you raise your hand again so that we can put you in some sort of order so that everyone's not talking over themselves. So once you come into the panel, raise your hand again, please, if you would do. And then I will tell you what the running order is for people. So once you're on the panelists, raise your hand again if you can do, please, guys. Okay, we've got lots of people who've come in on now, guys. So let's have some hands raised so that I can start putting you in a little bit of order.
Wow.
I know, but no one's got their hands raised, so I can't put anybody in any order at the moment. So raise those hands again, guys, whilst you are at, oh, excellent. Right, we're going to go Willow Griffiths first and then Walter. So Willow, unmute yourself, please.
And Josie is waving her hand, so she wants to come on too.
So Willow Griffiths first and then Walter, please.
Thank you for recognizing me. I appreciate it. First of all, I want to say, fantastic presentation, absolutely stellar. I think it's one of your best, Red. You need a gold star, darling. I just wanted to say that I finally got connected with Zoom so we can have our team are webinars. And so I'm very excited about that. And I was wondering from all of you knowledgeable people that have your own webinars and have been going, is there a precedence of when and where we should start individual webinars? Is that kind of out of line of what we're doing tonight? Should I wait on this question? But I kind of would like to get started this week.
No, you can do any webinar for your team whenever you like.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. Whatever time that suits you guys. Okay, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to have any precedent. You can use any material that is from the official channels. So if you go to any of the blogs or any of the onpassive.com or YouTube channels or Facebook, so long as it's from the official ONPASSIVE places, you can use any of their material there to make up your own slides, and you can do your presentations whenever you like.
That's fantastic. One other question I had, Red or Marty or whoever, or our beautiful Marina, where did she go? I miss seeing you, child.
I'm here, sweetie. I'm here, Willow.
If we have more than one personal sign up underneath us that we have, well, that personal sign up's not the word, but extra founder position underneath us. And we want to link them to a major account. Can we later on unlink them?
You talking about your wallet, or you're talking about
Absolutely.
being part of your team?
Yes, the wallet.
The answer to that is everything is changeable as far as your wallets are concerned. But like Ash said at the very beginning, it will be far more stringent security to change the details within your wallet. This is why it is very important that the setup process of the wallets, when we get to it, you know exactly where the destination places are going to be for that wallet. You can link one wallet to multiple accounts, and you can have the same destination for all for that wallet and all the other accounts. But to change it afterwards is possible, but you will have to go through the security measures that are laid down by the third party who will be handling it.
The reason I was questioning that, I'm going to be caretaker of some of my family members and their accounts. And I intend to build them up to a certain,
and then gift them.
And then give them, like Marty was saying, give somebody a gift for Christmas. Can't you think of that as wonderful? You know, that's a wonderful gift to give someone. And that's,
the answer to that, Willow, is yes, you will be able to. There will be security measures in place, and as long as you facilitate the right measures to be able to do it, there shouldn't be any problem to change anything on that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
More of your
okay, let's have some more hands up. I've only got Walters, so put your hand up if you want to speak. The people are on the panels now. Walter, take it away. Then we're going to go to Trevor Peters.
Thank you. Thank you. I do apologize. I got here a little bit late. Marty informed me there was a meeting going on. Is this 3 o'clock Central Time, or what, is this every Tuesday, or these meetings? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marty?
Can you hear me, Marty?
Yeah. The meetings are 4 o'clock every Tuesday, unless we have something that Ash wants to do separate. But every Eastern time. Yes. Okay. The problem with the last 2 weeks are, if anybody comes from anywhere but the US, the hour changed. We're the only one in the whole world that changed daylight savings time. But after next week, everybody should be aligned okay. 4 o'clock Eastern every week, Walter, every week. Okay.
All right, well, I appreciate it. And you guys might have already covered this, but it's really, I'm new here since February. I've got a team starting to build. I'm that kind of guy. I'm a sales guy, basically. I like to talk to people. So basically what I'm looking at is I really got thrown for a loop. I mean, I started off with the multi-level marketing sound, way it was a 3x10 force matrix. And now I've got people across the United States that are looking for me as their leader. And, I really don't know how we're getting paid. I mean, besides I'm hearing you get 3 people under you that, their products are no charge. So I'm trying to figure out how the 3 people get under you if we have no more matrix. So that one's got me a little curious there. That's really probably the main thing. I'm trying to get a business plan to describe. Even my upline don't have a clear line of what's going on. So I'm just trying to get a little focus on, okay, I got 6 guys. Actually, I just enrolled another person, accidentally put them under my name, and I now got 4. I've been actually just trying to put them under other folks. I mean, I'm trying to help everybody. It's been kind of a nightmare a little bit, but I'm that kind of guy, so I have no problem with it. I'm basically trying to help people enroll, but they don't even have a clue how to work the computer. So it's been kind of interesting, but I just need a little better idea, and maybe we can talk about this later or somewhere else, or maybe you already covered it. I just don't quite understand. Do we still have a matrix to a certain degree when we're putting 3 in? I understand the automatic.
Yeah, here's what we'll do, Walter. The pay plan for ONPASSIVE is proprietary, and there's many facets to this pay plan. We know that in the industry that they pay out about 40 to 45% of the total, the revenue that comes in. Expect 50 or more, and because it's proprietary, it will be brought out very soon, obviously, to the founders first, and then if people want to know, they're going to have to come in and look at it. But as before said, that it's very simple, but he's actually patenting it because it's going to be something that people have never seen before. But yes, there is some type of, I hate to say matrix, but yeah, they're probably in one of the formats. I would imagine there'd have to be, because after 3, it's free. So, and it's infinity. So somewhere along the line, you get 3 positions free and all that. But whatever you had before, like I've been on a long time, it sounds like you have too. It's better than what anybody's ever seen. A 3x4, a binary, which is really hard for people to build. But as time goes on, we'll have Q&As for founders only, Walter, where that answer can be done for you better than a public forum like this. And then you can share it with your
Okay, I got you, Marty. Let me ask you one other real fast question. Am I correct? I mean, I'm going to use this for my business, but also every member has their own website with these products. They're going to be out there. Is that
correct?
Okay, as I've been saying, but I wasn't sure. I wanted to confirm. I appreciate your time, gentlemen.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Walter. Okay, so the running order then, we've got Trevor Peters up next, and after that, Bruce. Anybody else want to put their hand up, and I can put them in order? But Trevor Peters, please.
Lloyd is raising his hand physically. His arm's going to get tired, and so is Jane and Lloyd. They're raising their hands physically.
Lloyd and Jane. Okay, I've got them. So the running order then is going to be Trevor Peters, Bruce, Lloyd, Jane. Okay, Trevor, unmute yourself.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on here, Ed. Hope everybody's having as fantastic of a time as I am. I'm actually down in Ash's World right now in Orlando, Florida. We just got done over at SeaWorld with the kiddos today. Now they're napping nice, and hopped on the webinar here just in time. But, kind of going over what you went through, what each and every one of us has gone through in the past with multiple experiences of disappointment and failure. And most of the time, they only had 1 or 2 avenues, or let's call those products. But with over 50 avenues, let's call it, to access the online space as an individual, as a business, and as your entertainment socially, I don't think, I mean, why don't you tell me, is there any other company out there that exists that has 50 avenues to create income from? I think ONPASSIVE has got it. That's all my question was.
Okay, thanks very much, Trevor. Let's try and keep questions as questions if we can do. I appreciate your input, but we can have all that on the fireside. Thanks very much. Okay, next up then is Bruce, and then Lloyd and Jane. Bruce, unmute yourself, please.
Certainly, mate. Thank you. My name is Bruce. I'm down here in Delray Beach, Florida. And first of all, Red, I want to compliment you for a wonderful presentation, which was so simple and so clear. And it makes me happy that it's simple and clear. I want to tell people my background is sound and music and all kinds of stuff that have to do with that. And I invested years ago in what was, I look at it like a founder position, but because it was a company that was before the curve with digital music. And unfortunately, the company had bad management and it dropped out. But I believed in it because of what it did. And I brought a lot of people into that. When I look at ONPASSIVE and people go, well, it's been around for a long time, I say, you have to understand when a company is formulating, it takes time to develop and tweak and tweak and tweak until it's ready to go. But even Microsoft, when it comes out with a new, Microsoft Explorer or whatever it is, they have so many glitches in it, so it's always terrible. And I really believe that Asher is making this into a company that's built for perfection. And I'm feeling very blessed about that. I've been in internet companies for a long time. I've been in health and nutrition for a long time, and I believe that I'll still do that. But my focus is on ONPASSIVE because I believe in the concept of what ONPASSIVE wants to do and how we can change the world and how we can help everyone get to an equal playing field and have the ability to change their lives in a positive manner. So I'm very blessed to be here, and I'm very honored to be a part of a movement that can change the world and change people's lives. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Bruce. Okay, just for future people, this is a Q&A session for the people who are new here to ask any questions. Obviously, we love to hear from you guys, but let's keep that for the fireside chats that there's many of, and let's keep this on point for Q&A. So next up, we got Lloyd, please, if you can unmute yourself. Then we're going to Jane and then Cynthia Brown.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Richard and Marina, for all you guys are doing, the leadership. I joined ONPASSIVE in January, latter part of January of this year, and I'm just fascinated with all the products. But my question relates to, a couple of the products, O Connect and O Academy. We know that O stands for O Delivering and all the products. So does O Academy or O Connect has the capability or the feature where you can speak with someone in another country that speaks in another language, and it's translated immediately. So real-time translation, as like I'm talking to you now, right, and say you're in Spain and you speak Spanish, but you're hearing me, I'm speaking English and you're hearing me in Spanish, and you're speaking Spanish, I'm hearing you in English. Does the product has that capability, that capacity? If not, we should be looking at something like that to voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I could easily answer that for you, Lloyd. O Connect has. Okay. So O Connect will have real-time voice translation. At the moment, we've been told there is about 57, I think. This might be increasing to a lot more, but at the moment there's 57 that you can select. So for instance, if you're teaching a class, you can teach a live class anywhere in the world and they will be able to understand you. O Academy will not, okay? But because, like I said in the presentation, every single one of our products is interchangeable, O Academy, if they're doing a live class, will be using O Connect. So that alleviates that problem because it will be the two products brought together for the one person of teaching through O Academy. I hope that answers your question, Lloyd.
Thank you, did. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. Thanks very much for that, Lloyd. Right, next up, we got Jane, Cynthia Brown, and then Marina Favit.
Thank you so much for taking my questions. And I just want to say, Red, that was an incredible presentation. Thank you so much. It was really great. Yay. I can't wait to share it. I mean, it's going to be really powerful. But I hope this isn't a silly question, but I don't totally know the answer to it. So I guess no question silly if you don't know the answer, right? But I've been asked several times. I have some people like are under me that have no one under them, okay? And they are asking about whether it would be better to start filling in, getting people underneath them. They would eventually like to go ahead and add another founder's position. And they felt like they could make more money doing it that way, or would it be better for them to start getting people under them first before they get another founder's position? Is that clear? I mean, did I?
The answer really, Jane, is that obviously there's tangible benefits to have 3 people under you before we start, because then you know full well that by the time you get to your second month, you're not paying out of pocket because of the 3 people you already have underneath you. If you haven't got 3 people under you now, then you can do one or two things. If you are buying a position for a family member, you use your own registration link and you sign them up underneath you. And that one person then is one of your 3. And you can do that if you want to. Or you can wait for the soft launch where we expect people to come in under you by the company, or you can wait till main launch where we can expect maybe people from overflow. It's entirely up to you. But the one thing you need to understand, and everybody here as a founder needs to understand, is the more work you put in now to share this, okay, will put you in a much more beneficial position when we do launch. Okay, but you don't have to do it.
Thank you so much. That was very clear. I really, really appreciate your answer.
I want to add a little bit to that too, Red. Also, Jane, if you think about it, it depends how many people you think you're going to bring in. Once you get past 3 people, that 4th person goes down to your 1st person anyway. So you're actually creating that 3rd and 4th and 5th person, their people, but they're getting the benefit of the gross. You're getting the benefit of coded to you that you brought them in personally. So it's a win-win. It depends, like Red said, either way works. But if you want to guarantee 3 people at start, you could put 3 under you using your link, of course. But it depends. If you're a marketer and you're going to bring in 20 people, you know that 17 of them are going to flow underneath, and that will help build your 3 also. There's just different ways to look at it. There is no wrong or right way. It just depends on what you think you can do or what you want done faster. I hope I didn't make it worse for you, but I was just trying to add.
No, but that was great, both of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it really came together, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Jane, thank you very much for your question. Okay, next up we got Cynthia Brown, then Marina. Anybody else want to put their hand up to ask a question? Please do so, and I'll put you in line. Okay, so Cynthia Brown, Marina, then Willow Griffith again.
Hello, Red, Marty,
hey, Cynthia,
Marina.
How you doing, darling?
Hello, everybody. My question is, what if you get a position and you know how you go in and change the password, and when you change the password and it doesn't work, what do you do then?
Well, you'll still have your old password if the new one hasn't worked, but there's no reason why when you say it doesn't work, does that mean you can't log in with the new one that you've done?
Yeah.
But you can still log in with the old one?
It won't let me go in. I put the new one, the new password in, and it just won't let me go in.
Right, so when you changed it in your back office, you had to fill out your old password and the 2 fields together, don't they?
Yes.
Okay, well, it wouldn't accept that unless the 2 fields married up together. So it sounds to me that maybe you've got a space or accidentally put a space or somewhere in there on your password. But the easiest thing to do, Willow, is when you go to the sign in page, okay, you put your email in. This is on the very, very first page, nothing to do with your profile or back office. You'll see a reset password on there.
Yes.
Click reset password, okay, and you'll get an email through from the company, and you can reset your password from that means, okay?
I did that.
And what happened?
I did it twice.
Here's something else you can do. A lot of people never clean out their cookies or their history, and
Yeah.
it confuses and it doesn't know what you're trying to put in there. So if you clear out your history, some people cookies, whatever you want to call it, reboot the browser.
Clear cache.
Yeah,
Clear
yeah,
cache.
Cache, that's the word.
yeah.
What is it?
Cache,
okay.
C-A-C-H-E.
Clear cache history. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Or try another browser, of course, as well. That might work.
Could I add something to that? Because I got into that mess myself, Cynthia, and I found out that Google messed it up. If you've got Gmail, sometimes you have to go back, change your password in Gmail, and go to ONPASSIVE, your back office, and do a reset.
Okay.
And sometimes that works. I can't guarantee it because a couple of mine didn't, but it does. And I think it is because when they were switching over, I had that problem with ONPASSIVE, you know, when we went back in to sign up with the same old stuff, nothing worked properly there for a while. So check your Gmail to see if they have put you on hold. Sometimes they'll do that if you change your password, stuff like that. Check that out too, Cynthia, darling, because that happened to me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ladies. That's fantastic. The running order then is we've got Marina Favit. Then we're going to Willow, Bruce, and Walter. Okay, Marina,
Right.
take it away.
Thanks. I'm actually just asking on behalf of the chats here. Nanette Weaver was asking, she has paid for a founding member position for someone and they no longer want the position. What does she do? So if you created that position, Nanette, yourself and created the email, you can always take that over. But the best thing to do is she can just ask for a refund, and the refund will go back into your card. If you pay whatever the method was, that will be the refund method, like return to sender, in other words. That would be the best way to go about that. And then before you carry on, Josie's also been trying. She was raising her hand earlier. She's turned off her video now because I think she was getting tired. Josie Dixke, she wanted to ask a question as well.
Okay, she's on the list. Okay, thanks very much, Marina. And if you've got any more in the chat, just put your hand back up and I'll bring you back in, okay? Willow, have you got another question, or have you done?
Darling, I didn't. I wanted to just clarify that for Cynthia.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, so next up then is Bruce again, please.
Thank you, Red. I do want to ask a question.
Good man.
Well, I know that when I got another position, both you and Marty said, focus on just your original position. But should I still, after that, as filter 3, should I go back to the earlier positions and fill those up with 3 as well?
Again, all of this is personal preference, Bruce. If you've bought extra positions for extra revenue streams, it's entirely up to you how you want to handle them. Obviously, if you get 3, then you know for your second month. But all of this, we estimate the company will fill it for you. So we suggest if you are buying them, you let the company work on those and you concentrate on your main one. But again, it's entirely up to you. And I'm sure Marty wants to say something on this.
Yeah, the chances are, Bruce, if you bought an older position, that the chances now, there's no guarantees, but overflow is greater, right? The overflow possibility is greater. So I would concentrate on the original position and let the other one, like Red said, just let it run organically. Now, if you have an account that is stronger than the other account and you have extra money from your original account, remember, you can always transfer the money from one account to the weaker account to get it paid and get it going. So it'll be fine either way. It just depends on what does what. And we don't know exactly what will happen when the cards are all shuffled together. So,
Okay.
hope that helps.
Okay, thanks very much there, Bruce. Right, we've got a bit of a running order going on here. We've got about 10 minutes or so less, so we'll do these running order and see where we're at the end, because we don't want to carry on for ever and a day. So we're going to go Walter, Trevor, Josie, Ron, and Vicky, and we'll see where we get to after that. So Walter, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, thank you. Just a couple of fast questions about the back office. The ebook, for example, is that going to be updated here shortly? Because that, you know, I'm a policy and procedure kind of guy, and that's not up to policy and procedure as we are standing today.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me just let me answer that one for you first straight away, Walter. The ebooks are getting updated now. That we have got one of the Leadership Council who is updating them as we speak, and they are coming out in various languages as we speak. But remember, the whole of the back office is going to be revamped within the next few weeks. So we're expecting all of the out-of-date stuff to be rectified during this period. Your next question.
Fantastic. I noticed on a lot of folks' Facebook pages, they've got, I mean, you guys are getting ads and slicks, and where's everybody getting that at? Or are we allowed? Are you going to buy those? Or, you know what I'm saying? All the different ads I'm seeing on Facebook.
I'm not really understanding what you're saying. Sorry.
Okay. If I just go on to like ONPASSIVE Nation, for example, I mean,
yeah.
they're just, I mean, all the slicks, all the different ones that are constantly out there everywhere on Facebook. I don't know what, if I was going to put a page on my Facebook page, I don't know where I'm getting that. Or can we just share anybody's?
Yeah, the answer to that is share anyone's. No one has carte blanche to their own. This is the whole thing about this business, is we are all in it together for the benefit of ONPASSIVE collectively. I put lots of stuff out there that everybody shares. Marty does exactly the same. It really doesn't matter who uses it, who copies it, who shares it. At the end of the day, it will benefit all of us because we are founders. And if you are in, you will win. It's as simple as that. We are going to be such a small percentage of the volume of people within ONPASSIVE. So the more we get the word of ONPASSIVE out to people before we launch, the beneficial it is to all of us. So if there's something out there that you see that you want to use, go ahead, grab it and use it yourself.
Yeah, and Walter, also, I put in the window there, globalwealthbuilding.com. It's a page I put together for anybody that wants to use it. It tells the person after they look at the 2 videos to get back to the person that gave it to them. There's no opt-in. So anybody can use that. It works very well. So
was that Ash?
Thank you, Marty.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I gotta go.
Marina, you want to say something?
Yes, Walter, I also wanted to say in the back office under downloads, you'll find a few of the short videos that about 1 minute or 2 minutes long that ONPASSIVE themselves have created. And those work very nicely if you want to do an email marketing campaign or just send a short video on WhatsApp. But I see Bill Must does some wonderful videos as well. If you've got some content that you'd like, he's doing it, you know, you can speak to Bill Must and he will create a video for you. If you want, you just, I think, I'm not sure how it works. I think you supply him with the write-up and give him an idea of what you want and he will create a video for you. He's really wonderful like that. There's just a lot of information on my YouTube channel as well. You're welcome to copy anything off there and make it your own.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's it for me, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Good questions, Walter. Thanks very much for coming on. Next up, then, we got Trevor Peters. Hi, Trev.
Hey, so I actually got a real legit question this time.
Good
So
man.
when we approach the 7-day trial, once that point comes, and we'll have access to all of our ONPASSIVE products then at that point, the O wallet feature, I've taken it upon myself, as I'm sure many other people have, to kind of pay it forward for some other founders accounts internationally. Will that funding of those accounts be automatic through on passive, or will I, because I paid it forward for that person, I would have to accrue funds to my old wallet to continue to pay it forward for them at that point? How long will I have? Just that 1 week for founders? Or I believe I heard on a webinar Ash say we'll have a little bit of a grace period. I'm not sure how much it'll be, but as long as the other person is a founder and not just signing up as a reseller, then at that point, the resellers will have the 1 week.
Correct.
Yeah, the only thing is at the launch, there will be a grace period, and that's it. After it's launched and going to resell, that'll be over. Ash will leave nobody behind.
Does it need
Yeah,
to be funded in their currency format for their country?
No, as far as I'm aware, there is going to be one currency within the wallet. Okay, we'll call it dollars. I don't even know if it's what it is, but let's just say for now it's going to show as US dollars of the amount in your wallet. Okay, so that is going to be international through everywhere. But as far as withdrawing is concerned, you withdraw it in your own currency. But as far as what it's showing in your wallet, it will be in dollars, because that's the universal as we are using at the moment. So for instance, if you're paying it forward, let's give the scenario it's $200 for opening, or $250. If you want to pay it forward, you just transfer from your funding wallet to their funding wallet, the $250, and it's job done.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, guys. That was it.
Cool. Thanks, Trevor. Thanks very much. Josie, we've got you on next, please. Unmute yourself, please.
Hi. Hi, Red. How are you? And
Very well,
everyone
thank you.
else, how's everybody else? I'm doing great here. And what I heard today, wow, it's outstanding. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. You did such a good job of showing us what all can be done. And I'm sure there's 10,000 things more that can be done. So anyway, my questions were answered in the last two people that came.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much. And yes, I want to thank somebody for pronouncing my last name right. And it is Dixie. Thank you.
I'm hoping that was me.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks very much, Josie. Okay, we've got our last two up then. Ron Hulbert, please, if you can unmute yourself.
Hey, Red.
Hey, Ron.
When we launched, do we get to pick the 3 that stay on our first level?
It doesn't make any difference, mate, to be honest. As far as your team is concerned, you will see everybody who is on your front line. Okay, so as far as what you see, they will still be with you. It just makes a difference from the overflow down below, as far as I'm aware. Am I right on that one, Marty?
I'm going to say yes, but I had to take my headset off. I have no idea what was even asked. But
okay. As far as the overflow and the 3 is concerned, Ron's just asked, do we get to pick who the 3 on our front line are? And I said that as far as your team count and what you look at, nothing will change. You will still see 3, 4, 10, 20 on your first line. It just makes a difference to the people underneath. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, they'll be coded to you.
Sorry, Fred, if I could respond to that.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, because of the AI is going to be setting us up in the unique proprietary pay plan according to date and our team. So we have no control as to who's going to stay, but everyone will remain in our team that we have signed up.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody will be
far
everybody
better
will be,
answer than I gave Marina.
yeah. Everybody will be coded to you that you brought in personally, but you might look in the back office and not see 1, 2, 3. But you'll know it might be 1, whatever, because between the first person you brought in and the second person you brought in could be many, many days, and it could be hundreds of different people. But the coding wise, it knows exactly how many you brought in personally. So
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks very much for the question, Ron. It was a good one as well. Okay, last up then, before we close this down, is Vicky. Just unmute yourself, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I've got a hypothetical question for you. As an ONPASSIVE member, I'm going to be looking for a real estate broker.
Viola, if it's showing on there as Vicky. Hello?
Hello?
No, Vicky. Vi.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, Vicky?
Yeah, Vicky,
Okay.
It is.
Hypothetical question. As a member of ONPASSIVE, I want to look for a real estate broker, say in another city, another state. How is it treated if there's 500 real estate brokers in that state or that city? Is it first in, top of the line, or are they all thrown in at the same time? How does the push technology work?
Okay. Do you do any Facebook advertising at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, so when you are doing your Facebook advertising, you go into your back office and you're given drop downs for regions, areas, age groups, all the rest of it, aren't you, within your back office on Facebook, as far as a business is concerned of where you want to advertise. Okay, the same technology will be available for businesses within the back office of ONPASSIVE. So whether there's 1, 2, 3, 100,000, okay, it is up to the individual business to select how they want their business to be advertised in their area, whether it is locally, globally, countrywide, or whatever. So it is not a question of first in, it's a question of that business selecting where they want to advertise their business, and they'll be able to do that by selecting the various drop downs, the same as you use now within Facebook and other mediums. I hope that answers.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is it. Marty, you can have last words.
Wow, that went very, very well. That whole format was very, very good. Thank you, everybody. And we'll be here same bat time, same bat channel next week. Any questions, the same thing. We'll do a presentation. Invite people here. There's no reason for you to have to build a team if you're nervous. If you want to build a team, send them to us and we'll do it for you. Anyway, have a good day and thank you very much.
Marty, just before you go, I'd just like to thank the Queen of Africa, Marina Favitt, for doing the slide first time, and it was brilliant.
Wow.
Look at that. Thumbs up and everything. It worked fantastic.
She did much better than I did, Red.
Marty,
I don't think anybody could have done
my
any
dog
worse,
could
to
do
be
better
honest.
than you did last week.
Behind the curtain.
That was a
Okay, thanks
pleasure.
very
Thank
much,
you.
guys. Cheers.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.